And we're live. Welcome into the November 26th episode. This is actually episode 41. Did I say? Yeah, 41 of the company. We are almost at 100. I don't know what we're going to do for our 100th episode, guys. We got to figure that out. But anyway, full panel down here. We got, you said what?
How many have I been on?
I don't know, 5.
So this only like the 5th episode then. That's the only one.
Okay.
That's if you cannot count. You're right.
Full panel tonight. We got Sosa down here, got Jason down here, got Izzo, and got Rich, and I'm Brian. Got a bunch of topics to talk about. I know the year's almost over. It's almost December.
Yeah, next week will be December when we do this episode.
Man, it'll be February tomorrow. What are we talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, if you can't read a calendar, that's about right. Bow, bow, bow.
Yo,
So
it
it is the Monday after Thanksgiving. And hopefully everybody did have an enjoyable Thanksgiving. How was your guys? What was going on? What's the highlights?
Fuck you.
What?
Whoa.
Okay. All right. That was
I didn't do anything to you.
That was, I mean, like, was there beef with the in-laws or what?
Yeah.
No, it was busy.
Oh, okay. But
Okay,
that,
now we got it.
Had
that
to
didn't
fucking
warrant.
work.
That didn't warrant a fuck you though. I mean,
Yeah. It's supposed to be like time for thanks and spending time with family and loving people and stuff. And here you go
this guy,
cussing people out.
this motherfucker here.
Wow.
I mean,
I go against the grain.
I mean, mine was good. I got to spend some time with my parents and my brother. So I mean, everything was good. I got to go down to Orangeburg and show the wife around the different parts of the big city. It was funny because she was like, one of the schools that I went to from where we live at is on the other side of town. And I said, yeah, we got to go to the other side of Orangeburg. And she was like, that's gonna take a while. I said, that's 5 minutes. You're fine.
Right.
It depends on what you're talking, because my side and your side is like 45 minutes apart.
Yeah, from my side to your side, that is 45 minutes. From my side, from North Road to, let's say, John C. Calhoun, that's maybe 5-10 minutes. So we're good.
With some heavy traffic.
Right, that's exactly.
Orangeburg talk.
Orangeburg.
Yeah, I was just chilling over here.
Hey, since we Orangeburg, I'll go ahead and tell you, I didn't go back home to Orangeburg, but I got to spend it with the family, and so my mom and my grandma passed, right, and so they both had certain dishes and things that they would do specifically for me on Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff like that, and my sister is so amazing that she's continued those traditions, right, and making sure that I have like my own special dishes and stuff like that. Super dope. But I got to give it to my sister live. This woman put her foot, her kneecap, and everything else in this food.
I don't want to eat that food.
Listen, delicious, bro. It was the most delicious.
Hey, boy.
I'm telling you, it was good. I'm talking broccoli casserole, squash casserole, llamas, honey ham with pineapple, turkey.
Do you say llamas?
Lima beans.
Okay, lima. Okay, got it.
Yeah, green bean casserole. I mean, it was delicious. Everything was
A
good.
lot of casserole there.
Hey, it was a lot of casseroles, but it's all right because they were delicious. Oh, and not to mention my own separate banana pudding.
So what does that consist of? Like your own separate banana pudding?
Wait, what is that?
Whoa. So what are you doing over there, bro?
Sorry.
You don't explain. It's like, sorry, we're good.
No clue.
I think
Anyway,
Sosa was getting excited about some nana pudding.
No, that was the dog. That was the dog.
He was over there drooling out the mouth, and
I mean, the dog might have heard it, man. You know.
I would say you can get some, but I ain't got nothing left, brother.
all right, Izzo.
Mine was brief. I worked, so that's all I have.
Okay.
Very.
Moving right along.
You ain't getting no turkey, nothing.
I did. I got to eat, and then it was off to work.
Oh, well, yeah. I got to eat too, but still.
Yeah, off to work.
Made my mac
Well,
and
mine
cheese.
was dope. Met up with the family down at the beach. I had a huge condo. Had fun. Stayed with the family for 3 days and went out and had fun and went to a wine tasting and all that good stuff. And
fancy.
Elegant.
Hey, no, you can't slow down. You went to a wine tasting, Brian?
what happened?
Oh, fancy.
Fancy.
Wow.
It was
Domesticated.
I forgot the name of the place, but it was they made mainly do like muscadine wines and all that stuff.
Right.
I can't remember the name of the company.
Did you swallow?
Whoa.
Wow.
Only Izzo can get away with that.
Did you gargle?
I'm playing this game.
You took the sniff though. I know you took the sniff.
What are you talking about? Where is this going?
Yeah.
It was referring to, you know,
Spit it out. You're not supposed to swallow it when you're wine tasting.
yeah.
That's stupid.
That's all I was saying.
No,
the thing is
see-
because if you drink all the wine, you get drunk. So
Yep.
Right.
That is the point.
yeah.
That is the point.
That's,
I mean,
No,
It's-
it wasn't.
it's
It
too
wasn't. See, no,
you
it
don't,
wasn't
but
that kind of
you
wine
can't say, but
tasting.
you can't say you liked every wine that was there though. Like
No,
that.
I didn't. I didn't. Some of it was disgusting. I
Okay,
hate
so
that
you-
wine.
You can say that you tasted every wine there though, didn't you?
Yes.
yeah. You drink to get drunk.
Yeah. Some whatever a dry wine is, apparently that's disgusting to me.
Oh,
It's like
no.
the IPA of wines.
Nah,
So
just Cabernet Sauvignon, sir.
fancy.
You said what?
What?
This is America.
So yeah, no, I didn't spit any of the wine out. It was probably like 12 or 13 wines we tasted. It was dope though. It was
Okay.
dope. Mhm. It you know, everybody brought a dish to I think it was a condo or a resort, whatever you want to call it.
Who brought ice?
What did you bring?
Huh?
Who bought the ice?
Yeah, who brought the ice?
Brian, it wasn't you, was it?
No. No.
Okay, just-
No, you brought the
What?
soda.
Anyway,
He did bring the ice.
I did not bring the ice. I
And the
brought-
King Hawaiian.
I brought the noise. I brought the funk.
Get out.
Oh, he came empty-handed. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then took
Yes, he
Oh,
definitely
no.
brought the ice.
So you
The
went to
young
that
lady
fancy
wanted to-
event and you didn't even shower.
No. What?
Man.
Axe body spray.
body spray. I hate the smell of that.
See, you can't take people nowhere, man. You PD folk just walking up when I taste Vince funky and stuff.
This ain't gonna show up on the like the audio, but
Well, I mean, it will while you talk.
anyway, so it was dope. The significant other brought her dishes, so that's who brought the food.
That is awesome.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
but it was good, man. It was fun. It was good to get away. I don't know if anybody else does this, but when you go on vacation and come back to work, do you just feel like telling everybody to kiss your ass? Like you
Yeah,
don't
absolutely.
care.
Yes,
you walk in
no.
the door with a bit of arrogance.
Suck
I mean,
my dick.
I kind of feel like that every day though. So it's just amplified when I come back from vacation.
Exactly. It's like, you know what? I survived not being here.
Yeah.
I don't need y'all motherfuckers.
Somebody says the wrong thing, and I'm thinking like, do I really need this fucking job?
Uh-huh. You go to work thinking, I hope somebody say something so I can just quit
Yeah.
and go back on vacation.
Do you
And
know what I was
that's
just
not
at?
even a shot at my current employer. That's any employer I've ever worked for.
That's funny.
Yeah, but I'm glad it's over. I'm not glad it's over. It's just you dread the last day of vacation because like I got to get back into the
Back
swing
to
of things.
reality.
So
Mhm.
yeah.
And who's still eating leftovers though?
Oh, all my gone. We killed them.
If you still eating leftovers, your digestive system's fucked up.
No, I'm just eating.
Nah, man, the digestive system's good because it can handle it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Turkey got protein.
that's why y'all kitchen is C plus.
Oh man.
Mm. But anyway, yeah, it was fun. It's good. It's good to be home, but it was a lot of fun. Anyway, but I was gonna save the topic for after another topic, but now that we've eaten all this and killed all our leftovers, how many times did y'all hear? Oh, I got to get back in the gym. Oh, I shouldn't be eating this. I got to get back in the gym. Oh, I'm messing up my workout over the last couple days.
Didn't hear it at all, to be honest. Not once.
Really?
Yeah, not once. I think it's in part because I think I think the older we get, at least there's a point of, I don't want to say acceptance, but it's like I know I'm not going to the gym this week. It's all good. I mean,
this month or next month,
right? we just
we'll
go
start back over the beginning of the year.
We just go ride out. 2019 will be where we pick up.
Because people make excuses. It's like, all right, Thanksgiving, I fucked up, but I know Christmas coming and somebody gonna cook a Christmas dinner. Nobody ever cooks a Christmas dinner. And then you're like, oh shit, New Year's gonna come and I got to drink for New Year's. So you kind of just excuse your way on into 2019.
And then but this is my New Year's resolution. Oh wait, it's gonna be. Oh man, Valentine's Day showed up.
Oh,
And then Valentine's Day got to do with your workout though.
I mean, it should actually help because you get good cardio in.
Right.
only a month, and
if you're eating something, you're eating something completely different. So,
wait a minute,
no calories.
See, there's a reason you got me and Sosa on this show.
Izzo eats raw chicken.
That is the insiders of the insiders jokes.
I don't even know the joke, but it's funny.
But I mean, I don't know. I think it's just hard to get back into the groove after you've done all this, because I know I felt I was miserable Thanksgiving and the day after, just because all
right,
shit.
So wasn't last week we were talking about any food that makes you go to sleep is something you should not be eating.
Yeah. If
you put gas in your tank and your car started sputtering, you'd be like, you know what, I don't need to be doing that no more. So I mean,
that's it all.
I'm just saying.
That's funny.
Well, you ain't gonna tell me no different. I ate the shit. It was delicious.
Yeah.
And I took a nap.
Oh, I'm not
At
knocking
the
it.
table.
I'm just saying.
And I ran
Just
2
curled
miles
up in a
today.
fetal position under the table.
Put your head on the table. Just like, y'all leave me alone for a few minutes.
I went to the gym today. The gym was a club at 5. Luckily, I left at that time, so people in there feeling guilty, bro.
Yeah, it was guilt. It'll fall off in another couple days.
Yeah.
Because after 2 or 3 workouts, you feel like you're right back where you was before you ate what you ate.
I saw like groups of women working out together. I said, I don't see this no other time. That was kind of interesting.
Let's say March 24th is when you'll probably see that again. Gotta get prepared for that summer.
Oh,
Yeah.
summer.
I'll say it out loud. I need y'all help. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I'll be running because I do want to get back in shape, and I don't want to do this. Wait till New Year's because why bother?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Wednesday be like, yo, you running today? And then that'll get me on.
You gonna come to the river, run down the river with me?
Fuck that.
See, there you go. First.
That's like 11 miles, dude.
You don't have to run all 11.
You don't have to run.
It's like you go
Because our PT session is from 3 to 4 in the afternoon, but we can't leave the complex. So I just ran 2 miles today. I'll run 2 miles on Wednesday, and I'll run 4 on Friday.
Well, let me ask you something now. Somebody who says they run did you run 2 miles? Or was it like a run, walk situation?
No. I can't. If I walk, then I feel like I'll make it a habit. And when it comes time for the PT test, I'll, if you walk, it's going to take a lot more to get momentum going when you start running again. So I don't even do that to myself. I run 2 miles all the way.
Good for you, man.
I'm different.
And that's just me. That's just me, because if I start walking, I'm not going to pass that damn PT test if I'm out of shape.
I use the term jog.
Yeah, and you training for a different purpose too. So like for me, when I run, I don't run straight. I do interval training.
Oh yeah,
So,
I
straight out sprint and then I'll walk it out or jog it out. Then I'll sprint, walk it out, jog it out.
That's
So,
good.
but it's
I
a different
don't
type
do
of
that yet.
training than what you're looking for.
I do want to do that though at one point. But yeah. Running is good. I want to maybe lose some weight.
I would really like to tell you why I do it with you, but I don't want to lie to you.
That's
I
what
tell you
friends
what,
are for.
man. Y'all meet me at Lake Murray Dam. We'll run that bad boy.
Fuck that.
See, everything you tell social to do, you're gonna say fuck it. What's the point?
Hey guys,
We're offering you
No. All I said was just shoot me a text in the group chat. Yo, you running today? Yeah. I didn't say I gotta
you
run
need an
with you.
accountability partner. You
You don't want to actually run with nobody. You just want somebody to hold you accountable to your decision to
Right,
get in
exactly.
shape.
okay? All right, all right.
I don't need a running partner. I need a lifting partner. I don't need a running partner.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Okay.
Well, I tell you what, I'm planning on getting a home gym set up with a nice Smith machine and everything.
Mhm.
I have some nice cable crunches and cables and everything to it. So y'all more than welcome to come over when I get it.
Yo, that Smith machine to have you thinking you lift 220 when really you're lifting 180.
You're right. I 100% agree with you. It's not ideal, but if I'm gonna be lifting in the garage by myself and I'm trying to push my limits, then I need it to make sure I don't kill myself.
Yeah,
Right.
you don't want to die by yourself in the garage.
Yeah, nah.
That is
Carbon
sad.
monoxide poisoning.
I want to give a quick shout out to my buddy Josh. Apparently, he just tuned in to take a gander at what we're talking about.
Mhm.
Nothing.
He said he'll outrun you.
Oh, I bet he will. I'm out of shape.
He's like, I ain't too proud to make
All right, so we will establish that. So saying gonna run. He just wants you to say
He just
No,
wants
I'm
you to
gonna
run.
run. No. You're not.
no.
I'm
I got
gonna
you.
run.
He ain't gonna run with you. He ain't gonna run with you.
No, I'm not gonna fucking run with you because y'all too far away.
I want you to say, "Are you running today?" Cool.
All right.
So today is what, Monday? Black Friday happened.
Mhm.
I went out while I was at the beach to see what the craziness was on Black Friday, and it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that we are in a recession. I refuse to believe that anybody's short of cash.
No. We're not in a recession. We're just carrying a lot of debt. That's all.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree with Rich. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we ain't in a recession at all.
And I think we're piling on.
I still find it so weird that it's like literally the day after you say, I am thankful for all the things in my life, you are going to literally go to a store and max out every credit card you own the day after.
Mhm.
Like,
I'm thankful I got these credit cards.
You just need a whole lot of more things to be thankful for. You know?
Right. It's like, next year I'm roll around and say, you know what? I'm so thankful for this TV. But LG put out this next model, and I'm gonna have to go and squat up.
Man, all those things are holiday models that they don't make no time of the year that people keep copping.
I mean, I've told so many people that because my pops was asking about buying a TV for Black Friday. I said, Dad, don't wait till March. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't even do it.
Because the prices come down as the year progresses.
Yeah.
Most of the new ones. You do better getting it right before clearance. People think clearance is good. No, clearance is how clearance works. It'll go clearance and it'll go close to the MSRP, and then it'll chip away. You waste money on clearance.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or just steal it.
Well,
Got our Chicago talk in.
what I did see a lot though,
Chicago win.
because I went to the outlet. So what I did see a lot, I saw people going into the stores, like the specific brand stores, looking at something and then looking at their phones, trying to see if it was better online.
Oh, that price matching shit is annoying, man.
Yeah. So not only did they want a discount, they wanted an additional discount for whatever it was less online. Or they were just going to order it on there. So people go through a whole process.
You call it annoying, man. I call it smart.
No, when you're on the other side of that,
It's smart. It's fun to
y'all
tell.
price match pawn shops.
You get those.
Wait, have you had someone's asked that question?
All that. Hell yeah. eBay. And I'm like, that even sounds stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, that's easy. You just tell them no and keep it moving. Tell them to go see that pawn shop.
Yeah.
Well, people believe that whole the customer is always right thing. And they know if they raise enough hell, they're gonna get it.
It depends on the shade though, because you might get a different response if you raise hell.
Shot.
I was like, nah, there are levels to this shit.
Can you match this? Pop, 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 pop.
No, that's a little far. Ain't nobody just carrying. How many times you carried a gun in Best Buy? You know,
I've seen guns carried in Best Buy.
That's fine.
I'm talking about as an employee.
Oh no,
Oh,
not as
no,
important.
no. Normally with a Trump shirt on.
There you go.
I'm dead ass. I've seen somebody with a pistol and they still had a Trump shirt on.
We need to change this from the company to the Trump show.
Oh no, that's the last time I'm mentioning his name.
Oh no,
The Trump fuckery.
No, we are not doing that.
How about a side podcast, the Trump fuckery?
Nope. I will not put that kind of stress in my life.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby?
Yeah.
I still got a hairline. I need to hold on to that.
Nah, come on.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
What?
Could you imagine a viewer
Four ball guys
participation?
and a dickhead.
That's your website. There you go.
That's hurtful. That is very hurtful. I just want you to know that.
But but Brian, did you buy anything when you went out to the outlets? You just
How about
literally
this
just went to-
Stasi Under Armour sweater?
I mean, how much of a discount you got off on it?
50%.
From
The entire
where?
Under Armour store was 50% off.
So that's on end of life.
Well, it
Thank you,
probably
sir.
was. I don't. Hey, if it was, it was.
No, he's really being serious. He means in the life he's dropping that retail talk on y'all.
Right? Yeah, I was like, no, it's,
So they were getting ready for the other shipment they got coming in, but the whole store was 50% off. I could not go in there.
Mm-hmm.
I
You know what's
hate it.
weird though? I was in and out of the Under Armour store. We went to one of the other name stores and we were in and out.
Nike.
But the Kate Spade store had a line all the way in the parking lot, and they were doing like one in, one out.
They love it, bro.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is that?
It's the
Spade is, bro.
yeah, it's a designer.
Yeah,
Kate Spade,
earlier this year, late last year, wasn't it?
You
Yeah.
said what?
She committed suicide, right?
Yeah,
Her boyfriend or something like that. Yeah.
I didn't do
Yeah.
it.
Love made her do it.
As I thought they were going to be closed. I thought she was looking at stopping her whole line, and they were going to just like cancel the whole thing, and then she committed suicide.
Oh, you already know. No, definitely not going nowhere now.
Mm.
Makes too much
Yeah.
money. Too much money.
Yeah.
Well,
But
won't
they
make
were,
no more.
but it was crazy. That was the only store that had lines. Everybody else, you get what you wanted and left. And I saw a few videos online. Did you see the Victoria's Secret video?
No.
The chick was standing in front of the discount table for Victoria's Secret. Everybody rushed her. She had to climb on top of the table, screaming and crying because everybody was rushing the table.
What was it like? What was she like in that shark movie that came out earlier this year?
Exactly. She was alone on an island. It was hilarious, but that's just the greed, man. And I don't think most of them people knew what they were grabbing. It was just on the table.
People do it for sport.
Nah, man. There is no way. Like I
There's
mean,
no reason for it.
I used to actually go out for Black Friday for just a similar reason, just to be like see what's out there. But it's got to the point now where it's like it just doesn't make any sense. Like it really doesn't. The only thing I got for Black Friday this weekend was I got a Roku Ultra Premiere Ultra, whatever it's called. It's like the 4K version of the streaming box. That's the only thing I got because it was half off. But beyond that, nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, it really does. Either you're gonna take part in the physical Black Friday, go to the stores and do what you got to do, possibly get what you want, maybe have to get a ticket and not get anything, or you're gonna do online shopping and stand a chance of your stuff not getting there.
Yeah, I'll talk about that.
So
Because apparently there are some issues with shipments.
I'm gonna chime in. I'm gonna tell you, I'm doing online shopping because people out here shooting up malls and stuff. You hear about the shootout in Orangeburg?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Somebody did tell me about that on Saturday.
Man, forget all that. I'm just gonna do my shopping online, man. My life
Well,
is too
listen, Jay,
valuable.
if you're talking about you're going to do your online shopping, you ain't getting it for Christmas if you still ain't. I'm telling you right now. I ordered something 2 weeks ago that was supposed to be here on the 20th. It's 26th.
Damn.
Four different items from 4 different places. Nowhere to be found.
Nah, man, that just means somebody's stealing your stuff.
No, I looked at the shipping and it said on the way. Almost there.
One of your neighbors is rocking a mean Under Armour hoodie right now.
Hey, there was a story. Randomly, I saw a story on like CBS News or something like that, where people are literally stealing the hell out of people like Amazon stuff, like dead ass.
because Amazon just drops it off at your door. And
The Ring doorbell is picking up everybody on that shit. The Ring doorbell
Yeah.
is like one of the best inventions, catching everybody, bro.
Man, what's funny is that like Amazon dropped a package off for me today. I had some car stuff I needed to get, and and they finally got to me. But they put the package on the doorstep, tilted up, so you see that lovely neon blue Amazon tape right in front of the door. So if you're just driving by, be like, "Ooh, box."
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
Get them.
Thank you.
Looking like dude off Menace to Society. Oh, I had to get them.
I just never understood the doormat thing on a big ass box. Like, why did you even try that?
Right.
I'll never get that in
on top of
life.
it?
Yeah, I've been seeing that since I was a little kid. I'm like, they still do that? Like, what are you blocking, bro?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll think it's a step. But I mean, that's the danger of it. And then they're talking about. I think we talked about this before. They were talking about doing deliveries with drones.
Oh,
That's going to be just the funniest thing you've ever seen.
Man, I'll just sit on the porch and shoot with my BB gun.
There you go. And I know you're a good shot. I'm not being racist. He's military.
Yeah.
But yeah,
don't know.
I mean, that's just
I kind of think you were, because I don't think anybody else took it racist.
that's it. That's why they laughed.
No,
I think the worst of me.
I don't
Wait,
think
what?
so. I don't think that was the reason.
Yeah, but I mean, that's gonna be the risk of it, man. People shooting your packages down. Shit, who's not gonna who's not gonna take that temptation? Of course, it's gonna be probably a weight requirement. They're not gonna deliver PS4s and nothing with the
Oh no.
drone.
Shit. Speaking of that,
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
did he just break it?
I think
Sosa just got on Fortnite. F your podcast. Check this out.
so if you're doing online orders at a store, make sure you pick up your package before the cancel date. Because I picked up a PS4 for $200 today because yesterday was the cancel date.
People forget, and then they come in there looking hurt. Where's my pack?
Right.
Where's my stuff? Like, your junk then got returned to your card, so it ain't yours no more.
Right.
Oh wow.
It's mine now, bitch.
Thank you. Like, you got that money
bought
back
it too.
So, and it was a good deal because a lot of PS4s are like $400, $300.
Yeah, they only really
This
got
bitch was
PlayStation
200.
Pros. Yeah, only like the PlayStation Pros are in stock, and they're $399, like the
Yeah.
different ones. So like the Spider-Man regular one is like $199.
Yep, I came up.
Yep.
Now some kid's gonna be crying his eyes out.
Well, tell his mama and daddy to be quicker. Should have been more quicker.
Sosa will be playing Fortnite on their behalf.
They were quick when they made them.
Wait a minute.
Oh wow,
Oh,
man! But how you know he was quick though? I mean, it could have.
I
been
know.
a
I'm just
marathon
assuming.
They call that baby boo boo for a reason. Wait for it.
session. All right. Next topic.
Yeah,
right.
I'm so bad. I don't understand what that means.
This is like he was a boo boo. He was a mistake. Oops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I thought you were saying he was the shit, and I'm like, that doesn't go very well.
No.
nope.
He will be shit.
Yeah, probably so.
All right. So what have we learned today?
Nothing.
Don't shop where Sosa works. But for real, if you go ordering something, man, you might as well do it now. Don't wait till like 2 weeks before Christmas and think you're gonna get it.
You're not.
'Cause, I don't know if you've ever visited or toured one of these parcel delivery places.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Fucking nuts. And I don't see how more people don't get packages.
But you bring up a good point right there. Like, well, we were all talking about that last night. It's like, how does Amazon think they can get in the game and just do a courier service and think it's just going to magically work and they're going to know exactly what to do? And these other companies have been doing it forever.
Yeah. I'm sure they
still
didn't.
don't know what
I'm
to do.
sure there was a lot of planning and they didn't just jump into it.
I
But
know.
the actual act of it.
But it's like, but think about it. They went from nothing to like, you see vans, and it's like this. I look at them like, it's not that easy, bruh. Like,
see,
business is not that easy.
But they have to do it like that.
That's true.
In order to know where the holes are and how to get better with it, they have to do it like that.
But think about it, like us. Like, how many of us who all got Amazon Prime? I know I do. I know Richard does.
Yeah.
Do you have
For
it?
that shit?
All right. Do you have it, Sosa?
I put my hand up like you were gonna really see me. When
Oh, is Sosa there?
He's playing Fortnite, bro.
Okay, Jason, you have Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah, so I had it, got rid of it, got it again, and I probably got it for the
but like if that keeps happening, like people are just not gonna keep it. They're gonna be like, I can just get my 2-day shipping somewhere else for free, and this is pointless.
Right.
Or I could do in-store pickup for half the stuff I can do somewhere else. And when you pass by, you just pick it up. Like a lot of that's killing a lot of that Amazon stuff, and I don't think they even understand it.
Well, they got to go through this first season.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get better with it, of course, and they're going to lose a lot of money this year because of mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
And people calling and saying, I want whatever money you can pay me for my inconvenience. People love doing that for my inconvenience.
I'm doing that. Hell, I just did it.
Hey, but that was personal for Brian, though. Did you see that face?
Yeah,
that was real personal. Like,
Listen, man,
it tugged on your heartstrings with my convenience.
Once you've worked retail and worked in restaurants and shit, and you keep hearing "for my convenience" over and over again, it hits you a certain kind of way when you hear it.
You want to teabag them.
It's,
Oh man! Right in there.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna stop finishing your sentences.
You take it personal. So it's like hearing an alarm clock in the middle of the day and getting mad for no reason.
Because you can't stop.
Oh, bro. It's like when you forget to turn your alarm off and you switch it to the wrong time and just go in the middle of the day. Like, oh, I'm triggered. Yeah. I'm triggered.
Dude, I could be driving and they'll play like that. Wake up, it's the morning show. And they'll play like that alarm clock noise.
Triggered.
Pissed off.
Triggered.
Yes. That's
road
what we're
rage
trained.
goes to 110.
Exactly. We're trained for noises.
Wow.
But anyway, what we got up here? Creed came out.
Yeah.
When did Creed come out?
Yes, it did. It came out last Tuesday.
Yeah, last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday.
And almost everybody in America has seen this movie except me and maybe 3 or 4 other people already.
I'm probably the third person.
I haven't seen it. I'm seeing
all 3 people are on this podcast. How about that?
All right, so listen. All right, Rich, you seen it, right?
I have, yes, sir.
Okay,
I bet
without
it's damn
giving
good,
anything away, should we go see it or wait?
No, go see it. No, hands down, go see it. Have you seen the first one though?
Yeah.
All right. I'll say this. It's the first one's still a better movie. I think that with the material that they had, especially coming off of how insanely ridiculous Rocky IV was, this movie adds to that story. But you can tell it's not a Ryan Coogler movie. Like it's not a Ryan Coogler movie. It's a well-directed movie, but it's just not a Ryan Coogler movie. So if that's what you fell in love with in the first movie, then you probably there's going to be like, oh, that was really, really good. The only thing that concerns me about this franchise, though, is that it needs to stop here. Like,
really?
Yeah, it needs to stop here. And I'm not saying that because the movie's bad. I'm not saying that because, there's like a plot point or anything that's like this sucks. You can't continue. It's more of, okay, the character's arc is done. So let's wrap this up in a nice little bow as we already left it and just kind of put it on the shelf and say, okay, here is the Rocky anthology of movies. And you have the Creed spinoffs, and then there are 2 movies and it's done. Because, I'm not spoiling anything, but I think you can pretty much tell this from the trailer is that this is basically Rocky 2 and 3 combined, if you will.
Okay.
So if, and it's like, I don't want to spoil any details for it, but I'll say that. So when you see it, you'll kind of know what I'm saying. And when you get to the end of the movie, it's like there are things that are done at the very end that basically say, okay, this is going to be this character's arc is done. This character's arc is done. This character's arc is done. So it's more of it's a fine way to do a setup of an ending, because if you the only thing about it, man, is like I don't think you can go anywhere else from here except for like, you know, a mechanized clone of Clubber Lang comes back. You know what I'm saying? Like you get into that territory.
Mr. T can still do it.
Yeah, he could still do it. You're right. There'll be it'll be a CGI clone with like half metal face, like the Terminator or something, and that's who Adonis fights. It's like, nah, we don't need that. Because like, I mean, because think about from Rocky 3 to Rocky 4, it's like that movie just there's just some things in that movie. It's like Rocky fights communism. You're just like, like where are we gonna is Creed gonna fight capitalism? Is that how we gonna do this? You know what I'm saying? So I just think that
time for him to fight racism, buddy.
It's a well directed, well scripted, well thought out story, but I think it needs to stop here. Like I just that's just where I'm at with it. And so I don't know if you feel any different.
Anything after this, they're gonna have to jump the shark. They're gonna have to add something that has nothing to do with Rocky in it, and it's gonna be like Creed fights a kickboxer or some shit. And at that point, just stop. I'm gonna try my hand at MMA. No, don't.
Right? They're gonna adapt the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather storyline.
I like boxing movies just because they keep trying to add different ways to show action with boxing.
And you know, and that's something to think about, man. Because if you look at from Rocky 1 all the way through Rocky 6 to the Creed movies, like even the way that they're shot like Rocky 1 and 2 has a much more, let's say Rocky 1 through 4 is like they escalate in the Hollywood-ness of it. Because I mean, like people get hit with haymakers over and over again. It's like you should be dead. That's not how this works. But then, like if you get to Rocky Balboa, it's a very structured. It looks like more like an actual fight. And then the same thing applies with Creed. So I mean, you're right. I mean, and on top of that, I'll have to honestly say this: I think Rocky as a franchise is probably like it's underappreciated because, to be honest, you got 8 movies that are in this franchise. I mean, people talk about Rocky 5, but Rocky 5 is not a terrible movie; it's just a pointless one. So I mean, it's got the franchise got heart. So I mean, and to say that they've gone this long with it is actually pretty impressive. And nothing that just straight up sucks. Like just raw bad.
Yeah. Okay.
So in other words, go see it, but don't watch the next one.
Are they already planning for a next one?
See, I don't know. I don't think I don't think they are. At least there's no word of it, and I hope they don't. Like I really hope they don't. Like it's like you know, you love to see stories continue, but in all honesty, it's one of those things where it's like quit while you're ahead. Like it's like, you know how like Breaking Bad ended right when it needed to. Same thing applies here. It's like it just needs to. We can end this here. So you saw it too, right?
Yeah.
What did you think?
I didn't like it.
Really?
Oh, wow. I liked it enough. I didn't like it enough to watch it in the theaters. I wish I would have watched it on DVD.
Okay.
Because it is to me, it's a retelling of Rocky 3. It extends Rocky 4.
Right.
And that's it to me. Like they do some things different. You know, it's not the exact same thing. Certain techniques are the DQ for example. I'm not spoiling nothing. Just the DQ, for example. But I don't, and I like the first one, but I don't go. A lot of times I don't go into movies thinking, okay, I like the first one, so the second one has to be good.
Right.
I kind of let it be its own story.
I mean, it should be.
But I didn't. As far as the realism behind the boxing, I agree. Especially more so with the Creed, because they're using real fighters. Danny Waters or what? I forgot. Danny whatever. That's Andre Ward.
Right.
Gabriel Rosado was in the first one. Like they're using real deal boxers. Tarver was the black dude who Rocky fought when he was 60. So like they're using real boxers.
Right.
So, you know, that brings an element of realism when you're asking for consultants. But, and I mean, yeah, I agree the franchise is underappreciated, but I would have stopped after 4. Rocky 4, that's it.
Well, I'm with you on that now. Don't get me wrong.
Now,
I really think the
love
franchise
that he-
should have ended at 3.
I
Personally.
love that he brings Creed. I love that he brings Creed and how they wrote Adonis into Apollo's family.
Mhm.
That's great. So somehow they could have bridged 4 and Creed together, but you know,
So
I wasn't.
let me ask you a question. Being a lover of boxing, as I know you are, is there a movie, a boxing movie, where if somebody that didn't know anything was like, I want to watch a movie that truly exemplifies what boxing is there a movie that you would give them?
I really liked Southpaw.
Damn, I was about to say that.
I got that, and I still haven't watched it yet.
It's good.
I
Yeah,
really liked Southpaw.
I've heard nothing but great things about that movie.
But that kind of touches me because of the whole, single father thing and blah blah blah, and I don't know. But as far as boxing, I think it shows the corruption. It shows how promoters can be. Shows the action in the ring. I think that's pretty legit.
And they had a really good actor playing the role.
Yeah.
That helped a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Southpaw was good as fuck.
Raging Bull, I mean, that was good, but that's Jake LaMotta in like I'm sorry, I off the top of my head, I don't remember, like 30s or 40s, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, that's one of De Niro's best roles.
Okay, I saw Southpaw too. I had to look up the picture. Yeah, okay, I've seen that. That was a dope movie. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm drawing a blank as far as other movies besides the Rocky franchise.
That's the most visible one because it's like
I'm not
because
gonna
it's got
watch
Triumph
$1 Million
music in it.
Baby. I'm not watching
You got-
$1 Million Baby though.
You got
I've seen
Ali,
it.
you
I've
got
seen
Million
it.
Dollar Baby, you got Scylla Rent.
Ali was boring.
Ali was
Too long.
good.
It was too long.
Ali was
Cinderella Man.
Ali was good to me. Oh, Cinderella Man was good, but
yes.
haven't seen
That was
Cinderella
good.
Man.
those are historical. I
Yeah.
don't know if you're asking about historical,
Oh, okay.
not, if you're asking what would epitomize boxing, I would say probably Southpaw. But if you want historical movies, I'd say Ali's close to accurate
Yeah.
because they had so many people giving into the story.
Yeah.
So
Not Great White Hype. No, I'm just kidding.
that shit was hilarious, but no.
I randomly saw that last summer in the middle of the night on the
It was
movie channel.
funny as hell, but no.
Like the old Great White Hype movie, or
The one from like 96 or
No,
99 or
with,
something like that.
with the Damon with
Wayans.
Wayans.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah, stop.
That shit was funny, man.
It was a funny movie. It was really funny.
You know what? 40, 50 years from now, the Wayans family is going to go down as one of the great media pioneer families of our time.
Oh,
Yeah. Keenan. Yeah,
Even
Keenan.
though most of their movies were bad.
Hey,
Oh, I hate white chicks.
Time.
Ugh.
time. What is
Taking our way
what is
downtown.
what is the cliche? Time heals or
Oh,
time
yeah.
builds legends or something like that.
Oh,
That's true.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because the same people that, and it's funny why how you said that. Because like everybody's demonizing, and I hate to get on this, but everybody's demonizing Kaepernick because of what he did.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same kind of people that's demonizing Kaepernick that demonize the two Olympic sprinters for raising their fists when they won first and second place. So Kaepernick's going to be a hero in another 30 or 40 years.
Oh yeah. Too bad he's not going to be around to possibly.
Is somebody going to kill him?
Well, I don't know. I mean, 30, 40 years. He's what, 30 now? Who's to say he's going to live? I'm surprised the two sprinters are still alive.
Yeah, they're still alive. They're still kicking. They look like they can still sprint.
They went through hell to get to this point, though.
They had a much better chance, I guess, of being murdered between now and then than Kaepernick.
I thought you were saying. I totally thought
I
it
mean,
was gonna go a different way.
At least Cap getting endorsed by Nike, so you got that going for himself.
Big money. And being the white guy here, have y'all ever checked out the
So
story?
random.
Have y'all ever checked out the story of the white guy that was standing with him when the sprinters put the black fist up?
I think
I have heard that story. It's pretty remarkable.
I have
It actually is. It's really dope. Because I mean, think think about being a white guy at that point. I mean, I understand like the idea of like two black guys standing up there with the fist saying, "Look, this is what we're gonna stand up for, respect us," kind of thing. But think about how the white guy had to be too, you know, in that time, you know, and if you really look at his story, and I believe both of the gentlemen that were up there put their verbatims and stuff like that in the story to take up for him and say what his side was. It's actually really good. Check it out.
I'll check that out.
Yeah, that was good. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but Race is dope.
I haven't seen Race.
What?
Jesse Owens.
No, it's the Jesse
Olympics and all that. That
I
movie.
might have seen pieces of it. I'm not sure.
Because a lot of times they want you to think that the black people be on their own doing this, but there were a lot of people of other races right behind them.
Oh yeah,
you know. So I think that whole thing, because I think there were supposed to be some guys that were supposed to win that race. Some white guys that were supposed to win that race, and you know they talked before. Yeah,
part of the Aryan race.
Well, no, it was like I think they were Jewish because they didn't want any Jews running in that race.
Oh yeah,
so they were pulling Jewish people out of the Olympics.
You
know,
because it was in Munich, because it was in Germany.
Yeah. So that was like you got to win for everybody, not just not just black people. You got to win for everybody. So thing was dope to be in that situation, man. To know that it's a time being, either Jewish or black. Or any other race, to know that anything you did outside of the norm could have just got you killed, no questions asked, and you still stand up for that. That was amazing to me.
Oh, he had balls.
Yeah.
No, most of us do so.
Yeah, but some people don't use them. So,
ew.
We going back and forth with this balls conversation. I don't want to.
Red balls.
I mean, these days, even some women got balls. So.
And on that note, we're not talking about Dwight Howard. We're not talking about Dwight Howard.
Poor Dwight. Let's get on Dwight real quick. Second here. Okay. So
I'm gonna go before y'all get censored.
Dwight Howard gets into this whole thing. Okay. Now there was a reason Dwight wanted to keep this shit quiet. I'm not saying you're supposed to go and threaten anybody's life and all this other stuff.
No.
But the exact thing that's happening now is the reason he wanted this thing quiet.
Right. He wouldn't want people to know he was sucking dick.
They they are dragging this dude for this now.
Now and here's why they should be dragging.
So my understanding on it, like if he hadn't like threatened to like whoop the chick dude's ass or whatever, then
no, I thought
put all the stuff out.
I thought the pastor was. The pastor is.
And the pastor is his father, isn't it? Because his father's a pastor in Atlanta.
No, I was about to say Cam Newton's father is a pastor in Atlanta.
Is that why his
dad is too?
Oh, I didn't know he was.
Let me see.
That's why Cam's weird?
No, let's not even get on Cam. I'm not on good terms with Cam.
I thought it was because he was fucking strippers.
I know nothing about this, so I'm gonna let him rock. I have no clue.
Yeah,
I don't even keep up with his personal life.
Well, I thought that was public knowledge. My bad.
I don't know.
Anyway,
but I mean, so the next part, I guess I would say about it is, who cares? I mean,
we shouldn't. I mean, if that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
Listen, and that's the thing, Jay.
That's what I think Brian was trying to say.
Yeah. Idealistically, in a perfect world, nobody's supposed to care. Mind your business. I live my life off that. Mind your damn business, and you'll live longer and happier.
But he's so soft.
The thing that happened, even if one day he just came out and had a whole press conference without all this stuff happening and saying I'm gay, blah blah blah, he'd have been fine. It's when you try to hide stuff and it comes out. And
it's like you ain't comfortable with yourself. Right.
At the same time, he might have not even told his family. He might have told all his baby mamas.
Exactly. And when you're in the spotlight, you're exposed to a certain level of ridicule because you try to hide it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I get that, and I know it's probably tough for a grown man, especially a professional athlete, to come out and say, I'm gay or whatever. But I get
Michael
it.
Sam did it on Black History.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, why? Why? If you are, you
now.
are. Be who you are. But this is the part that I don't understand. The the person that's bringing them out, I don't know how to say that name. Massine Elliott, maybe.
Sure. Not sure.
The person that's bringing this out on Twitter says, you know, I basically broadcasted this information because I was sexually harassed and threatened and manipulated. So if you're in a relationship with Dwight Howard, where would the sexual harassment come from?
It was unwanted at that time, at that specific moment.
Her life is being threatened too. So his life, their life.
Well, I mean, I can see that. I'm sure that Dwight Howard's probably has got, you know, some threats in there too.
Sure.
On both sides. But I'm just curious as where the sexual harassment part comes in.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I'm not sure.
It's whenever it's unwanted. Now that could be at any moment in time.
I know what sexual harassment is. I'm just saying, like, if you have a relationship with somebody,
and
to the point you got to understand, everybody don't want to be touched every single day,
right?
So, I mean, like, there's rape in marriage too. You know, that's like saying, how can you be raped when you married?
Right.
So
no means no.
Anything can happen within the bounds of not wanting it to happen.
Right.
So if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
So that light switch.
It don't. I mean, what you're saying makes sense, but it don't make sense in this scenario for me. Because so let's say so Dwight Howard and this chick have a side relationship, right?
Yeah.
And then they break up. So at this point, they completely broken up and gone their separate ways. And then the reason the chick says, I'm going to allow you out is because I was sexually harassed. Are you saying that Dwight Howard sexually harassed you after you broke up?
And that's you saying the thing that they're not saying who sexually harassed him.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Right. Or are you saying that the pastor sexually harassed you? Because then it goes on to say all this stuff about the pastor. And if the pastor sexually harassed you, right, then how can the pastor throw any judgment on Dwight Howard? You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of what ifs in there.
But then define sexual harassment. That could be you calling somebody a faggot 3 times. That's sexually harassing somebody.
Sexual harassment.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to be anything that it doesn't have to be me coming on to you. I could just be saying sexually offensive things to you.
You make a very good point. You're right.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe you clarify.
You learned something today.
I'd like to say, aside from the ridicule, I think the main reason that Dwight Howard did not want this out is because any openly gay athlete that comes out, they're shit on off top. And they're not even in whatever league anymore. Yeah. Like what Jason Collins or whatever. I think that was his name.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a bum, but he came out gay.
Mm-hmm.
But he was big. So, I mean, there was plenty of big bums at the time that he came out, but he got singled out because he was gay. Meanwhile, other dudes who just really sucked were getting paychecks. So, you know, I think that's part of it.
Go away, Brian.
I'm sorry. I'm part of the problem.
Yeah, you are for that. Because I was listening, like I caught it, but I didn't laugh. Brian laughed. But have y'all ever watched like random interviews or listen to podcasts where they talk to like former athletes and they ask that question? Like, did you play with, you know, gay teammates? Every single one has said yes. Every time I've heard that question.
But they haven't come out open.
Oh yeah.
That's the difference.
Back then there was no social media and all this other stuff. So your business could be your business unless you just blatantly got caught.
Yeah, right.
And I mean, I'm sorry to cut you off. We can also put it here though. I mean, my man might not be gay. You know what I'm saying? He might just be a freak.
I thought of that too. Not even trying to be funny.
He might just be a super freak.
He might just be into that. Mr. C.
I can see what you're talking about. Yeah.
I mean, there's dudes out there, right? That'll only be with a woman, but they'll let that woman do all kind of things to the.
Got it. Yep.
Hey, man.
He might just be a freak, you know, like.
No, I feel you there.
Now we're getting into the argument of, you know, like sexuality being fluid and all that.
He might have had so many women that it was boring to him at the moment.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? it was boring to him for a few days. So,
It's like, you know
I
what?
mean,
hey, listen, I'm gonna say this about this topic y'all about to jump into. I kind of think that
Swan dive.
we're all biased on this because we're all like one-sided. So whatever we say is going to be an assumption and probably offensive to somebody.
I mean, it shouldn't be because I mean it's not like we're not hating on nobody.
Yeah.
And I've had this conversation with a lot of loved ones who are gay, and I ask them in my ignorance, I don't understand. And then finally one of them was like, it's not for you to understand.
Yeah.
And you're right, it's not. I can't get it. And I don't want to get it. But I just wanted to connect, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
You guys are loved ones. I just tell me what not to say. Well, don't say faggot no more. Okay, I won't say that shit no more. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Don't ask these stupid ass questions and, you know, stuff like that. So
I'm just picturing your family member.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Be stupid.
It's like you can see the hand be like,
Yeah.
because I mean, it's because if people listen to our podcast, there's not one homophobic person on this cast, on this panel. We're heterosexual males who've had a long history of being heterosexual because that's just how we grew up. Because remember in the 80s, you was gay, you was kind of outcasted.
That is
So it's
true.
that's not an excuse. It's not a self-defense or anything. It's just, you know.
Yeah.
And now that it's open, now that we can openly ask questions, it's all right. Just don't ask stupid questions.
but I
Well,
think
all of them going to be stupid because we don't know shit.
I mean, that's where my people come in and be like, "Yo,
My teacher used to say the only stupid question is the one not asked.
okay," and I bet your teacher need to be slapped.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out what your teacher was trying to tell you to chop down.
What?
Wow.
thank you, Jason.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Nah,
For real, I got to get up in the morning. So
All right, man.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm right there with Sosa. I don't think that anybody should be offended by what we're saying here because you know none of us are that judgmental,
and we're on your
physical, and
side.
we're very right. Which is, you know, we talk about things. A lot of stuff that we say is for comedic value, but then the majority of it is to bring out whatever is going on so that it can be discussed, right?
Mhm. Well, like I said, I live my life off minding my damn business. And
Right.
whoever you love, whatever you sleeping with, and I mean whatever you sleeping with, because some people fucking goats
Oh
from what
my
I've been reading on
God.
TV.
As long as you don't fuck with little kids.
Exactly. I don't care unless it's a kid, then I gotta get involved and I gotta fuck you up. But other than that, it's none of my business. But the thing that I picked up with this Dwight Howard thing is I do kind of feel bad for him because now he's in the news for the wrong reason,
Right.
you know. And it was a joke every now and then, ha ha ha, is cool. But when you start printing articles and stuff like that, and
They're tearing his ass down on Twitter.
There's a lot of people involved in it when it comes to his family. Like it's not new news to everybody. Like he has like 5-6 kids, and it's like you dealing with the children.
Yeah.
With the mother of the children who had a relationship with his parents.
That pastor's a piece of shit, though.
Oh, absolutely. Like it's so many people involved. I thought about that today too, and it's like, you know, if it's true, it's like that's a lot of ripples, and he may have not had those conversations.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
all right, fellas.
Not gay,
God
whatever.
bless. Good night.
The memes are funny as hell, though. They're funny as hell.
yeah, I did giggle at a couple of them.
Yeah, not even gonna lie. They killed me. It's just like for comedic value, but like Brian said, you think about it, it's just so many ripples it has. Because man, that's a
like
hard.
you say, his kids, man, and kids, other kids are evil now.
Yeah,
you know.
Mm-hmm.
They always have been. It's really broadcasted now because of social media.
Yeah, and they're relentless, and they don't leave you alone.
No.
I was thinking about the day, you know, you watch TV, like movies about kids in school.
Yeah,
let's say you're watching this movie about this kid in school, and he's a tortured kid. His parents passed away, or whatever. and the kids get to school and there'll be a bully and he'll be like, haha, that's why your mom's dead. And you sitting there like, what kind of fucking school is this kid going to? Who says that?
At no point has that ever crossed my mind to say that.
Like who says something like that? And then it expects other people to laugh with you. That's evil.
Actually, I take that back. Not me, but I remember somebody doing that to my best friend when I was young. And he played in the band and heck was carrying a saxophone. A saxophone inside the little box, whatever you call it, carrying case. And somebody said that to him. When I saw that dude calmly put that sucker on the ground, take his saxophone out, we had to grab him like, nope, nuh-uh.
Not today, bro.
Wide open. Like just that, like he was triggered. Like, because the dude said it. I just thought about it. Somebody did that. I was like middle school. He was like head wide open. Why do kids do that?
I have no idea. And TV, if you watch it on TV or in these movies, it happens and the kid cries and runs away and all this other shit. I'm like, nah, that's not life. That's not real. No. Something would have happened at that point.
Yeah.
Like right then.
He should have lit that bully up with that saxophone case and
I remember the dude. The dude was like this dude that was way bigger than all of us. It's like his pituitary gland was out of whack.
You know this.
Crack that head wide open.
That is not the answer.
See, this is my thing. Number one, bullying is way off the mark. I mean, telling jokes is one thing if everybody can laugh at them, but as soon as you hurt somebody's feelings, you need to be able to be the bigger person and be like, hey, I was just joking. I actually like you, Brian. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, But if you literally your face is always monitored, so
that is.
So, but if you actually are a bully with malice in your heart, and you mean like you just gonna keep going in on somebody to break them down, then at some point that kid got to step up, and you got to teach that bully something. That's the way you don't get bullied no more.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and take that saxophone case, you crack it upside his jaw, or twist it backwards, and I bet you don't say nothing about your mama no more.
Nah, the way I figure, man, as far as bullying goes, like the media and like I said, television and movies have you think there is always one definite bully and there is nobody above him. There is no such thing as a definite bully. Everybody gets beat. There's somebody over everybody. And all you got to do is be that person for 5 minutes. And as soon as that person puts you in that position where you have no choice but to survive,
yes, sir,
you become over him. If you become the bully after that, that's on you. But anybody can get beat. That's all I'm saying.
You got a saxophone case or not?
Whether or not.
You're so damn stupid.
Hey, man. I fucking love you guys, but I'm with Sosa. I gotta take care of family and get off.
All right then.
Whatever, dude.
Y'all take it easy.
All right,
all right, man.
Peace.
All right, peace.
All right, we done dropped 2. We're gonna move on to our next topic.
And then
y'all want to talk about remakes and what's coming out and what's happening?
All right, so this got spawned because over the Thanksgiving holiday we saw the trailer for the new Lion King movie, and I'll be honest with you, man, I don't care. Like, I honestly don't.
Me either.
I mean,
the first
care about what?
Lion King.
The Lion King, the remake. Nah.
What?
Nah.
You ain't
man,
curious?
Beauty and the Beast ruined it for me. Like that movie,
that was fucking horrible.
That movie broke my spirit when it came to Disney remakes. Like, I haven't seen, like, the only other one I saw before that, because you had Cinderella, you had The Jungle Book, you had Maleficent. The only one I saw beforehand was Maleficent, which was actually pretty good. And I was like, okay, but it was like a different telling, or it was a different perspective being told on that movie. But then you had Beauty and the Beast. And that movie was like a watered down, washed out version of the original animated movie. And in so many ways, like, yeah, the movie made back in the 90s was so much better. And I don't know if that's going to be the case here, because we already see that Disney can do realistic animals, given that they've done the Jungle Book. But I don't know, man. Like, I just don't care. And it's simply because, like, what are you going to add to it to make it different? Like, I don't want to watch. Like, I've already seen that movie before. what are you going to add to it to make it different? Because you got Beyonce in there that's supposed to make me like get a ticket, and I'm sure they're banking on that to a point. But
Yeah, it is.
I can't do it. I'm tired of seeing properties. It's like it's just a lazy way to get a buck. It's just
it is, but you know, and they're not going to change the story any. And that's the thing. The thing about I went to see Beauty and the Beast with my lady, and the thing that killed me was like it was the exact cartoon.
No, hold on.
Every scene, every single scene.
Here's the Here's the thing that made me
different.
Here's the thing that made me mad about that movie is it was that, and then they tried to add things in there that were completely pointless. Like they tried to make the Beast seem like, oh, well, his father like beat him, that's why he's a jerk. No, there's sometimes they're just rich kids who are assholes. That's a fine enough story plot as it is. And they try to be like, oh, well, Belle's mom wasn't there anymore because she got like the Black Plague, and it's like, okay, that had nothing to do with her character beforehand.
Yeah.
So it's like, why'd you add that?
The gay thing.
Yeah, it's like he was dancing with a dude at the end. Okay.
Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. Who cares?
When they try to not say force it, doesn't bother me. Like I know people might take it the wrong way, but it's kind of like I think it's cheap
because it wasn't even a thing. It wasn't even a thing. Like they could have that scene could have honestly have been in the movie. Not said a single thing, and it would have completely.
Like, they wanted to highlight it. I think that's cheap. Like I kind of got in an argument with somebody about that. I don't like how they play out gay people like that, and I'm like, they're just people like me and you. Mm-hmm. Not that they aren't special, but they're like me.
No, but you don't understand. Look, he's gay.
And it's kind of like gay people are gonna go, okay. Straight people are gonna go, okay.
Now we got to look and see what social commentary they're going to try to push in Lion King. Is it going to be a conservation thing? Is it going to be
that's
fathers being in their kids? It's going to be something.
Something's going to be in there. I just don't know.
Like the 80s when everything was rap. That's what they're trying to do. And it's kind of like, y'all are going to have people tired of people, and it's not the right way to go.
Please don't have Donald Glover rap in this movie. Like, don't have them do that.
Flintstone commercials were rapping. That's when shit was almost over, bruh. It was almost over.
Say what?
Like the Flintstone, like vitamin or Fruity Pebble commercials were rapping. Like it was all.
Oh, my name's so and so. When it tried to say, I love Fruity Pebbles in the major way. It was the bare rock colors, orange, purple, lime, and red, but they get the fruity taste. I got to trick Fred.
We can see
it worked.
But literally, it was almost over for it. Like it got too bad. That's what like people are doing now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people, like start to resent that stuff, and I don't want them to think of people like that.
I remember the words.
I don't know.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Oh,
can't wait.
I will say this: the only thing that interests me in that movie is Chiwetel Ejiofor playing Scar. That's the only reason why I am somewhat interested. You know, the guy who played 12 Years a Slave, played the main.
Yeah, I'm actually on IMDb looking at the cast now.
Yeah, read it out to me so I can.
So James Earl Jones, of course, gonna play Mufasa. They would have just had to cancel that character.
Yeah,
if they didn't have him.
Yeah, you can't.
Who would it be after that? Keith David.
Absolutely. No, they actually should have had Keith David playing Scar. That would have been better.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I mean Keith David. But see, yeah, I would have to agree. Keith David is probably a much more well-known voice actor, but my man Ejiofor, I mean, I think you could easily see him playing a villain with a purpose, just because of like, and the only reason why I'm thinking that is because of how he played Baron Mordo in Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like that's what has me interested in that one. Go ahead, Brian.
Well, so like you said, Chiwetel Ejiofor is playing Scar. Billy Eichner is playing Timon.
Okay.
Donald Glover is Simba.
Okay.
John Kanai is playing Rafiki. Oh, that's the father of Black Panther.
Oh, he's playing Rafiki. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that man's had a hard life. If you ever get a chance, read his biography.
Now I'm scared.
Like he got beat. That's why he had a glass eye. He was beat during the apartheid period.
Oh, wow.
So bad he had to get a glass eye. That's how bad he got beat. He's seen death his whole life. Seth Rogen is Pumbaa. That makes sense.
That makes sense. They could just have him walk around with no shirt on. It'd be good.
Yeah. Alfred Woodard is playing Sarabi.
Huh? Okay.
Sarabi! I want to hear him yell that when it's time. Keegan Michael Key is playing Kamari. That's the bird.
Kamari. No, that's Zazu.
I don't know
who is Kamari.
I don't know who Kamari. That must be a new character then.
They can't be putting no new characters in here. J.D. McCrary is young Simba. John Oliver is Zazu.
Okay, I can see that.
I love
Florence Kasumba is Shinzi, and she is the guard from Black Panther, the other bald guard.
Okay. Yeah, she's playing Whoopi Goldberg's character.
Okay.
Who was the other character you just mentioned, Brian?
J.D. McCrary.
Oh, the one we were like, we don't know who that is.
Oh no, Kamari. That's got to be. Oh, I think that's one of the Jekylls. Not Jekylls. What you call them?
Hyenas. Hyenas.
Yeah.
It must be a different hyena then, because that's not one of the ones. Because it was Shinzi Banzai, and who was a third one? Ed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Shinzi is Florence Kasama. She's the other.
Yeah, Shinzi Banzai and Ed. Yeah, so they must be changing the names then.
Yeah. Beyonce is, of course, Nala.
Boo.
Eric Andre is Azizi.
His humor is weird to me.
He's weird.
I mean, and then Shahadi Wright Joseph is young Nala.
See, I wonder how much. See, that's going to be interesting. How much of the child cast is going to be in the movie, and how much of the adult cast is going to be in the movie? Because if you think about it, Matthew Broderick really didn't like. It was like 3/4 of the movie. Like I say, at least over half of the movie was already done, and then that's when this character kind of stepped in.
Yeah. I mean, the only people you're really going to hear through the whole movie, James Earl Jones.
I mean, even then, it's like, how much of the movie is he really in?
Every time I see Matthew Broderick, I feel weird because he looks old now, and it's like I just remember him as Ferris Bueller. Oh, weird.
Should have taken a few more days off.
Why they didn't do like a Ferris Bueller takes another day off?
Yeah, I remember
probably coming.
He was in that was very good, but it's still weird to see him as an adult.
Yeah,
he has a child's face though, so he's just kind of an
older guy.
I got a child's face with crow's feet.
Wait, you talking about his wife?
No, man, that's rude. Yeah,
but I am going to see it now. Of course, I'm not going to go by myself. Even though there are going to be a lot of older
Why can't you go by yourself? Hold on a second. Why can't you go see that by yourself?
I don't know. It'd be weird.
See, the thing, I think The Lion King might be with that one movie that you get a pass. Like, you can't go see Wreck-It Ralph as a 30-something-year-old adult male by yourself. But like The Lion King, I think you can get a pass for that one because of when that movie came out originally.
Why you can't see Wreck-It Ralph by yourself? I've never seen any of them, but it's like kind of nostalgic type of thing. Why couldn't you?
Yeah, because I mean, let's be honest, man. It's an animated kids movie.
Oh,
listen,
is it?
Yeah.
Anything from the early 90s or 80s that they redo, we can go by ourselves. I would have went to see Ninja Turtles by myself. You could have went to see Transformers by yourself.
Yeah.
I think Lion King is fine. When Little Shop of Horrors comes out, I'm going by myself. I don't give a damn. Nobody got to go with me. I'm going to see it.
I never seen the first one, so have fun.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite movies. To be honest. But they got a bunch of other movies coming out, so I don't really care. When Commando comes out, I'm going by myself.
Wait, they're redoing Commando?
Either Commando or one of them. Hold on, let me go. I'm on IMDb right now. Let me type in Arnold.
Speaking of that, did y'all see the preview for the Pokemon movie?
Yeah, I saw that.
I ain't gonna lie, I do want to see that.
Interesting.
I do kind of want to see that. Didn't expect to say that. I was like, I'm halfway interested.
Funny as hell, and I know jack shit about Pokemon.
You don't need to know anything about that.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
that's what.
Well, they're doing a Legend of Conan with Arnold.
No, he's ancient.
He's probably gonna be like in the movie, but not in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be in the movie, but not.
No, they got him as Conan.
What? God.
Oh.
Shit.
They're doing triplets, which is a part 2 of twins.
Who's the triplet person? Who's the other person?
Yeah, him, Danny DeVito. Who's the third? Yeah.
Danny
Hold on, let me
DeVito
see.
look old as shit now on
He looked bad.
Philadelphia.
Eddie Murphy. What says Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito, and Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Mm.
I do want to see Dolomite though.
Dolomite.
Yeah, they got Eddie Murphy playing Dolomite. They filmed.
Oh, that is right. That is right.
Snap.
Now I do want
Yeah.
to see that. They said like he is killing that role. The people who've been on there.
Mhm.
I think Mike Epps is
And
there.
that's the one that nope. When is the Richard Pryor movie coming out?
I don't know. I think he finally started filming it, or at least he was doing like. I don't know. That's a good question. I think that's so funny. Like years ago, when I used to do that Hollywood Stock Exchange thing, I bought that a long time ago, and I think I kept it too. So actually, it's probably gained a lot of money now.
Oh damn! Eddie Murphy doing another Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, they ain't no more new ideas anymore, man.
Yeah, this is all remakes.
Did
And
you see
some of it is I'm fine with because some of these actors need that old school remake or sequel or prequel, whatever it is, to show that they can still do it. I think Eddie Murphy has a lot of potential, but it needs to be rebirthed.
I want to know who made him or like coerced him to do some of the films he's done.
Hey,
Money, a check.
yeah, I was about to say check.
But the thing is, like, there wasn't anything better that he would still get that check for. Like, there was other roles.
No, it's like he was going to the highest bidder at the time,
And, like,
or
I ain't
lowest, depending. I mean, you know,
done like not the action stuff, but has done like he could have done. Because unfortunately, I'm not the biggest Will Smith fan. But
Yeah, he's good at like yelling, but you know,
I'm not the biggest.
he hadn't made me feel anything yet.
I appreciate his contribution to the culture. I said I'll never hate that man. I like him, but I'm not a big fan of his movies.
Yeah. Well, let's do this. Let's
I was about to say the only other I just lost my train of thought about the whole movie thing. Like, oh, you talking about remakes? I saw there was this poll that came out and saying like Back to the Future is one of the franchises that people want.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, leave that alone. Do not touch that movie because it will not work.
Those
We
movies.
know too much about science for that movie to work. No,
there's
just
nobody
don't.
else they can put in those roles.
Those
No.
movies. Those movies just take me back to like the 80s, sitting in your damn
Leave it alone.
You
Do
know,
not touch it.
corn
Stop.
flakes. Not corn flakes, Frosted Flakes, watching TV. That's what they do.
You're just gonna ruin it. Those are time capsules and they're sealed shut. Do not fuck with these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are the ones. Do you remember those time capsules they had you do in elementary school where you buried the shoebox?
I wonder whatever happened to those things. We always
They got excavated when they added that new wing.
Walmart sitting on top of them shits right now.
right behind our portables, but then they knocked down the portables and built the new wing. You
There
right.
you go. See, there you go.
That bond referendum money.
But let me end the podcast here. Anybody got anything they want to say before we get in this?
Nah, man.
I
Okay,
do.
well,
Go ahead.
Clemson gonna get smoked in the national championship. I said it.
Oh, you heard it here, folks, right now tonight at 11:25 on November 26, 2018. Our friend Izzo said Clemson's gonna get smoked.
Real quick, what did y'all think of the game? Real quick before we end.
I didn't watch it. So sorry. I haven't even watched the highlights, to be honest, man.
Oh, okay.
I knew we lost.
Clemson to like absolutely murder us and then rape us
Yeah.
in that order.
Yeah.
For USC to hang with those guys as long as they did,
Mm-hmm.
it showed that they have what it takes to get where they want to be,
Mm-hmm.
but they need a push. That rivalry week pushed them to a point where they should have been at the beginning of the season.
Right.
I
Um,
agree. I
So
agree.
maybe they'll learn what they did, what strengths. Of course, defense, they suck.
Yeah, but honestly,
needs to be
I
something
didn't
done.
realize truly there were 6 starters out on defense. Not using it as an excuse, but I didn't even realize that because I didn't get to watch the game. I was like, holy shit, we were gonna get smoked anyway. But like, I'm not gonna lie, I was proud of what I saw on offense when I got to watch a little bit of the replay, and it kind of blew my mind because I saw a little, I guess, flashes of it all season. But like for that to go against the number 2 team in the country, I don't care what people say. It is still a loss, but it's building towards the future because a lot of those people are coming back. We are going. Debo's not being back next year. He's going to the NFL, but most of that team is coming back next year because all those running backs are juniors. All of them come back. The rest of the receivers come back. So it's pretty bright. No matter how a Clemson fan will say, y'all still lost. We beat y'all last 5. So I say, so why are y'all fighting in message boards then?
It's just really, really funny how they say that about oh, we won 5. It's like y'all weren't laughing when it happened not too long ago. See, it was we had his fear of the thumb was a thing.
Yeah. I think that first 5 that we got, it hurt them a little way because those times they could have beat us, but it was times we just came out and just like beat the shit out of them. But this one feels different, even though they're going, oh, y'all still lost. A lot of the games we knew we weren't in, and we knew what our team was.
Right.
We accepted it. We know Clemson's at the best they've ever been, and ours is probably one of the lower times. So weirdly, it doesn't hurt as bad when we lose because we know where we're at. There's no false like, I guess, false hope of like, yeah, we're going to win. Nah. If you watch football week to week, you know what kind of team you have. You just hope you don't get blown the fuck out.
Right.
Yep, but that's all I got. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at something. I didn't know you asked me something.
Okay.
That's all I had. That's all I had.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, of course, we post how you can reach us every week. So, you know, there are several different social media avenues you can go in. Our information is on our hold on.
On the Facebooks and the Twitters.
Yeah, so our Twitters are on our YouTube. So if you want to know how to reach us, we're on Twitter, we're on Apple. I'm sorry, what is it called?
You're on iTunes.
If you're what the fuck is going on with me right now? We're on Twitter, we're on iTunes, we're on Google Play Music, and we're on SoundCloud, and of course, we're on Podbean.
Yeah. Oh, real quick. If you have an iPhone, you just go into the podcast app and it brings it up.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, because iTunes, it's not technically the same thing on the iPhone. I didn't realize that until I got one. So might throw it.
Trader.
Good for you.
Trader.
Anyway, we'll be back next week. We're gonna do a year-end show real soon. Maybe, of course, we got to do it within the next 2 or 3 shows, of course. But we'll do a year-end review show of everything that happened over the year, everything that affected us, things that didn't affect us, things that may have affected our environment around us. So stay tuned for that. May even have a guest. We don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll have a meeting about it.
You heard me?
So until
should we do like best albums or movies or some shit?
It's cool. We'll discuss it.
Yeah,
we'll discuss it. Okay. I mean, we had a lot of good albums. I still think J. Cole's album is the best one this year.
That's why I wanted to know. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll throw some ones at you. Cool.
Feel me.
All right.
Yeah.
So all hearts and minds are clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Thank y'all so much for letting us keep you company. We'll be seeing y'all next week. Peace.